Thank you, Tilman, for joining us. We appreciate it.
Hey, Tyler, that sounded pretty negative.
Well,
we
I don't
have
know.
Some good
We're
news.
going to get there. I'm going to ask you just to tell me how business is by segment, by region, by type of business.
So it's really interesting. High end is off a little bit, but tourism is up because we didn't have the European traveler last year, and we didn't have traveling near as much as we do this year. So that's all kind of come up a lot. And now that high end, because of all the PPP money, most people have spent it all at our high end restaurants. And so that's a little off now. But overall, sales are really strong. We continue to be extremely busy, but then we go into all those negatives that you just said. And natural gas, has been at an all-time high. So our energy cost alone was up over $1 million just in August. And of course, hourly wages are up over 10% compared to last year. There is no need for minimum wage anymore. It's way, way, way above where people ever wanted minimum wage. So, and then you have, the energy that everybody who delivers something to you puts a surcharge on it. So costs are high. It's exactly kind of what you said, but yet business is still good. So casinos, business is good.
Go ahead.
Casinos, business is good.
Good. So let me ask you about that. When you see rising prices of the inputs like food and other things, how do you have pricing power to put it through? In other words, I'm going to restaurants and I'm seeing most in the higher end restaurants, the steak is now $65 minimum, on its way to $100 for some cuts. So do you have pricing power to do it?
Let me just say this. I think we're running out of pricing power. Mm-hmm. And part of the reason that your same-store sales is so up is because of pricing power over the last 12 and 18 months. But at the same time, everybody's wages are a lot more. But you're right. At a high-end restaurant now, you can order an 8 or 10 ounce filet and be paying $65. But remember, we're paying $25 for that steak. And then we have the waiter that delivers it costs so much, and the cook that cooks it. And occupancy has gone through the roof for restaurants. Any decent restaurant location now is $500,000 and $600,000 a year just in rent. So costs continue to rise, but business is good.
Tilman, it's Seema. I was curious, in the latest August jobs report, we saw the hospitality sector add around 31,000 jobs, which was less than some of the other sectors like business services, healthcare, and retail. What are you seeing on the labor front? Is it still hard to find new workers, or is that easing?
I'll continue to say, when you go into a restaurant today, you should always expect good food, but service is not going to be what it was. I got a report on Friday that we're short 250 managers and 2,800 hourlies. Okay, that's for 500 restaurants. Okay, so just take that, and that's what it takes to operate when you're full on a typical night. And so there's a tremendous shortage. A lot of people have just left the industry. I don't know what they're doing, but they've definitely left the industry and realized, you know what, we can't even get people to go to work 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. So how do you think hospitality people think when they say, wait, why am I working at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night? Why am I working on Christmas Day? So I think a lot of people have just left the industry and are not coming back.